1 John chapter 2. My little children, or newly born ones, I am writing these things to you, so that you might not do anything that is wrong. But if anyone does something that is wrong, we have an encourager who is face to face with the Father, Jesus, the Anointed One, the Just One. Now he is the shelter of mercy for our wrongdoings, yet not only for ours, but also for those of the whole world, if they accept him. Now we know that we have come to know him by this, if we are continually keeping his directions. Whoever says, I have come to know him, but doesn't keep his directions, is a liar, and the truth isn't in him. Yet whoever is continually keeping his word, in this person love for Almighty has truly become complete. We know that we are in union with him by this. Whoever says, I am staying in union with him, also ought to be continually walking just as he walked. Dearly loved ones, I'm not writing a new direction to you, but an old direction that you have had from the beginning. The old direction is the word that you have heard. Then again, I am writing a new direction to you that is true in him and in you, because the darkness is passing away, and the true light is already appearing. Whoever says, I am in the light, but hates his brother or sister, is in the dark even until now. Whoever is continually loving his brother and sister is staying in the light, and there is in him no obstacle that can cause one to trip. Yet whoever hates his brother or sister is continually in the dark, and is walking in the dark, and so isn't aware of where he is going, because the darkness has blinded his eyes. Little children, or newly born ones, I am writing to you because the things that you have done that are wrong have been forgiven you through his name, Jesus. Parents, or spiritually grown ones, I am writing to you because you have come to know the one who has been from the beginning. Young ones, I am writing to you because you have conquered the wicked one, or Satan. Little boys and girls, or ones under instruction, I have written to you because you have come to know the Father. Parents, or spiritually grown ones, I have written to you because you have come to know the one who has been from the beginning. Young ones, I have written to you because you are strong, and Almighty's word is staying in you, and you have conquered the wicked one, or Satan. You must stop loving the world and the things in the world. Whoever loves the world, love for the Father isn't in him. For everything that is in the world, the desiring of the flesh, and the desiring of the eyes, and the arrogance of living, doesn't come from the Father, but from the world. Now the world is going to pass away along with its desires, yet whoever is continually doing what Almighty wants is going to stay even to the last age. Little boys and girls, or ones under instruction, this is a last hour. And just as you have heard that an opponent of the Anointed One, or Antichrist, is going to come, even now many opponents of the Anointed One have occurred. From this we know that this is a last hour. They went out from us, but they didn't belong to us. For if they did belong to us, they would have stayed with us. But they went out, so that it might be apparent that all of them don't belong to us. But you have an anointing of his Spirit from the Pure One, and all of you are aware of the truth. I haven't written to you because you aren't aware of it, but because you are aware of it. and because no lie ever comes from the truth. Who is a liar, if not the person who is disowning him, saying, Yesu isn't the Anointed One? This person is the opponent of the Anointed One, or the Antichrist, the one who is disowning the Father and the Son. Whoever is disowning the Son doesn't have the Father either. Whoever is continually acknowledging the Son has the Father also. You must be continually letting what you heard from the beginning stay in you. If what you heard from the beginning stays in you, then you will be staying in union with the Son and the Father. Now this is the promise that He promised us, life in the last age. I have written these things to you about those who are continually trying to lead you astray. But as for you, the anointing, with His Spirit that you obtained from Him, is staying in you, and you don't need anyone to teach you. Rather, since His anointing of you, with His Spirit, is teaching you about everything, and is true and doesn't lie, and just as it has taught you, you must be continually staying in union with Him. So now, little children, or newly born ones, you must be continually staying in union with Him, so that when He appears, at the beginning of the last age, you might have boldness and not be put to shame by Him at His presence. If you have noticed that He is just and right, then you must be knowing also that whoever is continually doing things that are right and just has been born a child of Him. 1 John chapter 3. You must notice what kind of love the Father has given us, so that we might be called children, or ones born of Almighty. And we are. For this reason, the world doesn't know us, because it didn't know Him. Dearly loved ones, we are now children, or ones born of Almighty, and it hasn't yet been made apparent what we will be. We are aware that, when it is made apparent, we will be like Him, because we will see Him just as He is. Now whoever has this hope in Him is continually purifying himself, just as He is pure. Whoever is doing things that are wrong is also continually doing lawlessness, and doing things that are wrong is lawlessness. Now you are aware that He, Jesus, appeared to take away wrongdoings, and there is no wrongdoing in Him. Whoever is continually staying in union with Him isn't continually doing things that are wrong. Whoever is continually doing things that are wrong hasn't seen Him or come to know Him. Little children, or newly born ones, you must stop letting people lead you astray. Whoever is continually doing things that are right and just is just and right, as surely as He is just and right. Whoever is continually doing things that are wrong belongs to the adversary, or Satan, because the adversary, or Satan, has been continually doing things that are wrong from the beginning. This is why the Son of Almighty appeared, so that He might annul the works of the adversary, or Satan. Whoever has been born a child of Almighty isn't continually doing things that are wrong, because his seed is continually staying in him. And this person can't continually do things that are wrong, because he has been born a child of Almighty. It is apparent who are the children, the born ones, of Almighty, and who are the children, or the born ones of the adversary, or Satan. By this, whoever isn't doing things that are right and just, and whoever isn't loving his brother or sister, isn't a child of Almighty. For the message that you have heard from the beginning is this, that we should be continually loving one another, not like Cain, who was a child of the wicked one, or Satan, and slaughtered his brother. Now why did he slaughter him? Because his acts were wicked, and those of his brother were just and right. You must stop marveling, brothers and sisters, if the world hates you. We are aware that we have proceeded out of death in the fiery destruction into life in the last age, because we are continually loving our brothers and sisters. Whoever isn't continually loving is staying in death. Whoever is hating his brother or sister is a killer of humans, and you are aware that no killer of humans ever has life in the last age staying in him. We have come to know love by this, that he laid down his sentient being for us, so that we also ought to lay down our sentient beings for our brothers and sisters. Now whoever is making a living in this world, and sees that his brother or sister is in need, and locks up his compassion from him, how is love for Almighty staying in him? Little children, or newly born ones, we should stop loving with just words, or with our tongues. Rather, we should be continually loving with work and in truth. Now we will know that we are children of the truth by this, and will make our hearts to have confidence in front of him. Because if our hearts criticize us, it is because Almighty is greater than our hearts and knows everything. Dearly loved ones, if our hearts don't criticize us, we can have boldness before Almighty. And whatever we are continually requesting, we are going to obtain from him, because we are continually keeping his directions and doing what is pleasing in his sight. Now his direction is this, that we should have faith in the name of his Son, Jesus, the Anointed One, and that we should be continually loving one another, just as he has directed us. So whoever is continually keeping his directions is continually staying in union with him, and he in union with him. Now we can know by this that he is staying in union with us, by the Spirit that he gave to us.